Welcome back to the Colorado Avalanche GM mode here in NHL 16, as we are here for today's episode against the Nashville Predators, who are sitting at 9-14-4 on the season, while our Avalanche are 12-14-4, a couple more games than the Predators. And what's interesting, if you remember from last season, the Predators won the President's Trophy, so definitely not what they did this season. What they're doing on this season, they're just not performing well. And we'll get into why they're not performing well in a second. But first things first, our Avalanche are currently, like I said, 12-14-4, which is 4th place in the Central, which is not last, and then 10th in the West. So they're only 2 spots of a playoff spot, but I did not expect them to be in this situation. I kind of expected this team to be good, but they're just not very good right now. So at the deadline, I'm definitely going to be making some deals, and then hopefully those will help make a playoff push. As far as our team's stats go, these names that I've list off are all 30 games played. So Matt Duchene has 18 goals, 10 assists, and 28 points in 30 games. Mikhail Bodker has 6 goals, 20 assists, and 26 points in 30 games. Gabriel Landeskog, 11 goals, 13 assists, and 24 points in 30 games. And then, of course, the man who is still struggling, Nathan MacKinnon, has 4 goals, 7 assists, and 11 points in 30 games, which, like I keep saying, is something you'd expect to see from like a checking line guy, from a 4th line grinder, from a 3rd line checking guy, not a elite center in the NHL. But that's what Nathan MacKinnon has right now. He's definitely having a bad season. And as speaking of bad seasons, let's talk about the Predators guy who basically won like every trophy last year. He won the Hart Trophy, he had the most points in the NHL. Mike Ribeiro. He had a ridiculous season last year, and I guess he was a big reason why they were so good last year. And now in 27 games, he only has 16 points with 3 goals and 13 assists. So definitely not what you want to see there from Mike Ribeiro if you're a Predators fan, but that's why they're performing well. And also, we made some changes to the lines as Mikko Rantanen has been called up from the AHL, and he's currently on the 2nd line right now. We decided that, hey, maybe putting in an elite prospect guy on the 2nd line with McKinnon and Grigorenko will maybe boost that line's production, because right now the team is pretty much just top-heavy. We don't have any production from anywhere else other than the top line of Duchene, Bodker, and Landeskog, and that's definitely not what we want. And we are here in Denver, Colorado, Nashville, and Colorado. In the mountains, the Rocky Mountains, in Denver, home of the Colorado Avalanche, who are sitting, like I said, at 12-14-4. The Predators 9-14-4 here at the Pepsi Center. And there you see the top 10 guys in assists, as Mikhail Bodker is number 9 on the season. He has 20, and the leaders are Backstrom and Barkov, who have 25 of the Capitals and Panthers, respectively. And then even McDavid has 24 in the 3rd space. Even Tyler Johnson's up there for the Lightning. There's Semyon Varlamov in net for the Avalanche. He's 12-11-1 with a 2.70 goals against and a .908 save percentage. Not very good stats. Save percentage is pretty poor. That's something you expect to see from like an average goaltender, not someone like Semyon Varlamov. And then even Pekka Rinne is having like a down season. That .912 is okay. I mean, it's better than what I have, but I mean the 2.83 goals against, that's worse than what I have, and that's definitely not what you want to see from an elite guy like Pekka Rinne. So there's another reason why the Predators are struggling. So here we are. Starting the game off, Mikhail Bodker, backhand shot saved by Rinne. That's cleared out. Another rush here. Comes down. Takes a shot. Keith Yandel. That's saved. Forecheck. They're trying to get the puck back, and they do. Bodker picks it up. He's going to circle around to the D. Drop that one back to the D. Johnson. Over to Yandel. He's going to try to spin move over to Johnson. Gets a down low to Bodker. Spins around. Takes a shot on that. Saved by Rinne's blocker. And then nothing happens on that possession either. So another rush here. This time it's Nathan MacKinnon for the Avalanche. He's going to cut straight to the net. Cross-crease attempt. Semin, one-timer, is saved by Rinne. A forecheck here is Rask. Passes over to MacKinnon. He gets a backhand on net, but Rinne covers up, and he will pass that one out, but nothing's going on there. So another rush here for the Avalanche. Bodker cuts. Picked up by Duchene. Tries the deke, but it's poke-checked away. And nothing going on there once again for the Avalanche. I was trying the strategy of just hammer goalies with shots, try to get rebounds, because that generally works against AI goalies, but this game it just wasn't. I've noticed that high-rated goalies, it doesn't work too well against. because especially guys who have good rebound control, because it just doesn't... The whole point of getting shots on net is to, like, shoot at their pads and get a rebound, and hopefully you get a lucky bounce that goes right to a guy. You can just put in a rebound as you see the Predators score right there on the one-timer. From who else? Mike Ribeiro on the assist, and Philip Forsberg on the one-timer. Gets down on one knee, slaps that one. 1-0 Predators. And like I was saying, the whole point of the whole get on net, take shots on nets as you see to the end of the first period, 1-0 Nashville. The whole point of that strategy is to get pucks on net and get rebounds. So you want to shoot at the pads, get rebounds, hopefully a lucky bounce goes to one of your guys, and you can just tap it in real quick. That's what you see with all the coaches, like, oh, you gotta get puck deep, gotta get puck on net, and get some lucky bounces. That's what they're talking about. As you see, a nice back check there from Yandel, as the Predators have to retreat into the corner, get that. Shea Weber slap shot, and another Varlamov typical goal lets in on the Shea Weber slap shot. I mean, understand he has a good slap shot, and makes it 2-0 Predators, but that's something you'd expect to see Varlamov save, considering it wasn't even tipped. It was just a bad reaction to that goal. So here's another rush here, shot by the Avalanche, saved. That's a shot from Rantanen, saved by Rene, and another rush here for the Avalanche, cutting the net. Rister by Grigorenko, picked up by Yannick Weber, who's, I think that's Weber, it might be Johnson, I think it's Weber though. And then passed by McDade, no one's there, so they retreat back in the neutral zone to get this, passed up to Grigorenko. He's going to pass back over to Rantanen and take a shot, saved by Rene, and still nothing going. Still 2-0 Predators. Rantanen, another shot on net, and Rene will cover that one up. There was a little bit of a rebound there, but he just covered that one up. Like I said, he has high rebound control or puck playing frequency or something, probably rebound control, and he just covers up everything. So still 2-0 here at the start of the third. Another rush here for the Avalanche. Pass back to Duchesne. Shot saved by Rene again. He'll cover that one up and freeze it. Another rush here. Here comes Como. He's going to curl up into the corner. Pass back to Weber at D, who will drop this one back. Oh, that's Semin, correction. Rister, and it's top shelf. Alexander Semin scores. Alexander Semin, what a shot on that guy. That's why I signed him, for that just wicked shot he has. And even though he's not very good in real life anymore, he's kind of, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just not very good in real life anymore, but in this game, he still has quite the wicked shot, and he's still a fun player to play with in this game. So that's why I signed him there. And you see Rich Peverly gets the backhand goal, the ricochet in off Rene's pads on the assist. And it's now a 2-2 game here in Denver. Two back-to-back goals there by the Avalanche, assisted by Mitchell there. And now later on in the third, a rush by the Predators. They're going to rush the net here. A nice diving poke check as they get that puck. But it goes right back into the hands of a Predators defenseman. That's Roman Josi who gets that slap shot to go in. And the Predators go up 3-2 here with 7:40 left in the third. Roman Josi assisted by Nystrom and Aberg, something like that. Some European, I think probably Swedish, maybe Finnish, probably Swedish with Berg in his last name. So 6:33 here. 3-2 Predators are still the score. Avalanche with the puck in the Predators zone. They take a shot here, saved by Rene. Tried to snipe it by Duchesne, but he just could not get it to go. And then a bad pass there by the Avalanche. Bad step up by Zadorov. Messes up twice on the play. And then Ribeiro's shot hits off the post and deflects in as Mike Ribeiro has himself a breakaway goal. It's 4-2 Nashville. 2-goal lead for them. But they weren't done there. Ribeiro unassisted there. 4-2. Another rush here for the Avalanche. 55 seconds left. 40 seconds on the power play, but here's a rush for the Predators. Another breakaway. This time it's Colin Wilson, and he's just going to deke out Varlamov there. Get it right past him, and that's another goal for the Predators. 5-2 is the score now with 43 seconds left. That's pretty much the dagger in their coffin. Colin Wilson assisted by Colin Smith and Shea Weber. And here is another clip we have here. So 26 seconds left. Here are the Avalanche. A nice backhand move, and Rene makes that save somehow. Wasn't going to mean much of a win, but somehow he makes that save on the insane deke I had there by, I believe it was Grigorenko. Might have been McKinnon. I think it was McKinnon who had that deke. And that's the final score here, as it's 5-2 Predators over the Avalanche here at home. And despite the Predators having a bad season, they come with the victory by quite a large margin. And the Avalanche disappointing season continues. As that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this edition of Colorado Avalanche Hockey. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.